Let me set this up. Terry just walked in, and he's explaining to me how much fun he had by doing the extra 25 kilometers. Hold on, let me turn off the TV so we can get Terry's reaction. Go ahead, Terry.
That ride was absolutely terrible. I cramped twice. It wasn't bad. It was downhill for the first 5-6 kilometers, and then the climb began, and it was long straightaways. I mean, there must have been 4 straightaways that were at least 3K. I mean, you're looking at it, you can see all the way up 3K.
Yeah,
I mean,
demoralizing.
it was pitiful. The only reward was at the last 5K. We're gliding. It was a descent, the last 5K. So, brutal. My legs hurt.
We thought y'all might get here before.
Twice.
Really? Did you have water?
So I did. I would have run out had it not been for the descent. So, I mean, my water was gone heading into the descent.
How'd the other guys do?
Ken really suffered.
Yeah.
But Mary and Will did fantastic. And Shannon, the 3 of them rode up. Ken stayed behind me. Doug waited for him. Ken was behind. And then when they stopped to rest, when Will, Mary, and Shannon stopped to rest, I caught them, and then the 4 of us finished together.
So were you climbing at a decent speed, or were you slower than earlier?
Well,
when you looked down there, what was your
9 kilometers per hour on the ascent. So you're talking 5 miles an hour, which makes for an extremely timely climb.
So I'm glad you did it. Are you glad you did it?
I'm glad I did it. But now it's what, 9 o'clock at night. Been on the bike since 11 in the morning. No.
So what was it you said?
On and off. But now we got to go back at
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
To go back on the bike. But that's only a 15-kilometer ride, so it shouldn't be that bad.
So whenever we were talking about doing the ride or not doing the ride, you said something about I paid. What was that?
I paid for every mile. I'm going to ride every mile.
And then someone came back and said, I paid for the bus.
I paid. Either way, I paid whether my miles are on the bus or whether they're on the bike, I'm still doing the same amount of mileage.
So I think you chose wisely, but I also chose wisely.
Yes, you did choose wisely. We'll see whether I chose wisely at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.